She doesn't follow orders, she makes them. The sorceress of Snake Mountain stands tall and empowered in this new 1/6 scale masterpiece from Mondo. Stay tuned, because we're going to unpack how every stitch of fabric, every weapon, and portrait nails her legacy in ways you've never seen before. Let's dive into Eternia's ultimate villainess. From her earliest appearance battling the heroes of Eternia in the 1980s cartoon, to her elevated 2002 appearance, to her commanding role in Revelation and Revolution, Evil-Lyn has always been the strategist, the calm behind the chaos, the brains behind the madness. Since her debut in the 1980s Masters of the Universe cartoon, Evil-Lyn has been more than just Skeletor's right hand. She's his equal in cunning and often his superior in strategy. Across every era, she's remained a master manipulator, a thinker, and a sorceress who bends power to her will. Mondo understood her evolution and built it into this design. She's giving us couture villainy, and I love it. Straight out the gate, the box art screams power. Florian Bertmer's artwork wraps her in shadow and mystique, while Jordan Christensen's packaging design keeps that signature Mondo touch. Inside, everything's laid out in a clean premium tray system. She stands roughly 11.5 inches tall, and she's made from PVC and ABS. This was a timed edition, available for just 10 days, from February 11th to the 21st. She shipped October 2025. The creative team behind Lyn reads like an all-star lineup. Concept by Emiliano Santalucia, sculpted by Tommy Hodges, paint by Mark Bristow, cut and sew by Esther Scandunas, packaging by Jordan Christensen, and photography by Raul Barrero. It's a masterclass in craftsmanship. You can feel the collaboration in every inch of the sculpt. Alright, now let's talk about Evil-Lyn's accessories. First up, the shaping staff. First introduced all the way back in the classic Filmation series, known for its ability to transform both herself and others, Mondo reimagined it here perfectly. A staff and scepter that come with a crystal orb, a nod to her blue crystal magic from various storylines, a dagger and spellcasting hand. She also comes with a real fabric skirt and cape. You can display them separately or together. The way the fabric moves adds this gorgeous lifelike finish. It really ties the whole design together and completes the look. And then there's Screeech the Barbarian Bird, fully sculpted with lifelike feather texturing and a removable perch, designed so you can display them together or let them command their own space. And if you're thinking Screeech was Skeletor's spy, you're absolutely right. I dive into the connection between Evil-Lyn and Screeech in my top 3 breakdown. I'll link it at the end of this video. Beyond her arsenal, Evil-Lyn's armor is a visual masterclass in craftsmanship. The breastplate and gauntlets gleam or metallic finishes that mimic forged steel, while the faux fur lined collar adds volume and regal texture. Now let's talk about the portraits. Each one catches a different side of Evil-Lyn's power. First up, we have the neutral portrait, showing us the strategist at rest. Next up is the grinning portrait. That subtle smirk says that she's about 10 steps ahead. Then there's the helmet-free portrait, cold, calculating, and commanding. Last up is the angry portrait, pure, unleashed fury. Pair it with her staff and spellcasting hand. That's a great pose. For a figure this layered, the movement is impressive. Hidden shoulder joints give her natural reach for those mid-spell poses, while the torso and hips let her twist without breaking that elegant silhouette. The faux fur and fabric move with her, not against her. Wherever you put her, she's going to command the frame. Each one captures a different facet of her. Strategist, sorceress, queen, reminding you that Evil-Lyn's true power isn't just her magic, it's her control. This piece feels like Mondo at its best. Cinematic, bold, unapologetically detailed. Evil-Lyn has always been my favorite kind of villain. Controlled, stylish, dangerous. When I was a kid, She-Ra was my favorite, but I remember watching He-Man a lot too, and honestly, I always preferred Lyn over Skeletor, Teela, and even He-Man himself. Alongside Urko, she was the one that kept me watching. In here, she's all of that and more. I love how Mondo perfectly blended all the different iterations of Evil-Lyn together. This figure is truly a work of art. If you've been building your Masters of the Universe lineup, this is a piece that you must have. She's also a great point for starting off. I just can't say enough good things about this figure. I really love her. Alright, before we wrap this up, I want to go over my top 3 favorite poses with you. Tell me which one's your favorite in the comments. Alright, number 1, I call this the Sorceress Supreme. Looks like we've caught her mid-strut holding the shaping staff. Mistress of the Dark Arts, power radiating from every inch of her armor. Next up, we have what I call the Enchantress Unleashed. Mid-spell and mid-battle, this is Evil-Lyn in motion. Every line in her armor, every glint of blue, feels alive with energy. You can almost hear the cackle of her power as she casts the kind of spell that makes even Skeletor step back. And last up, the Queen of Dark Grace. Calm, collected, completely in control. Evil-Lyn lets her magic do the talking for her. Power this poised doesn't need chaos. It creates the chaos. So tell me, what's your favorite thing about this figure? Drop it in the comments and let me know. Is there a character that you might want to see me spotlight in a future showcase? Don't be shy, tell me. Well, until the next one, I'm sending you all the best vibes and energy. Joe out.